What's up? It's Ricky Tice. Again, fourth video of the day. Hopefully it might be the last. But I'm going to go for number 5 later on in the evening. Man, tax season. Brothers out there, pay your taxes. But I'll give you some tips about, you know what I'm saying, if you want to get back a little bit more on your taxes for this year. When you do it for next year's taxes, this is what you can do, right? Won't cost you a lot of money, but it's good to have because you can get your money back, right? If you're a mechanic, turn on the light right here. Turn this one off in the back. Yo, if you're a mechanic, buy tools from Sears or whatsoever. Save your receipts. Don't let the fucking receipts fade away in the light and stuff, because you know receipts don't. I mean, the ink on the receipts don't really don't stay on too long. They'll just fade out. You know what I'm saying? Save your receipts, scan them out on your computer, make copies of them, save them. They come in handy. What else? Those who working in the city for the police departments, fire departments, doctors, EMS, whatsoever, your uniforms, you can definitely write off your uniforms on your taxes because it's equipment. Same thing for military personnel. You can write off your uniforms. Your uniforms, shoes, equipment, anything. I'm saying that will keep a little bit more money. You're getting that money back. Investments. Invest into some stocks. My thing is, if you're going to invest into small stocks, buy it cheap and watch it build up in the future. If you bought it at fucking $2 per share, and later on, like a year later, you want to go, I mean, you wait about 3 to 6 months later, you want to go check it out. If that stock that you bought for $2 went up to fucking $22 or $32 and shit, you got yourself some good money on the side. Cash, you know what I'm saying? Sell it whenever you need to. Well, whenever you need to, but let the shit build up. You make yourself some extra money on the side, even though you still gotta pay the taxes on it. Even though if you sold it. What else? Charity work. If you got like loose change in the house, pennies and stuff, but you know you just go sorting through the change. You saved all the quarters, dimes, sometimes nickels, and you got nothing. And you got the pennies. But you know, you donate the pennies. Same thing with clothes. Donate the clothes as well to the shelters or the Salvation Army. Guaranteed tax write-off. They'll give you a tax voucher. If you're driving a car, driving a vehicle, if you own a vehicle or a fleet of vehicles or businesses, you can also write that off on your taxes too. Because 1, gas, 2, service and repair, like tune-ups and stuff whatsoever. You invested some money into the car to make the vehicle run right by the time, you know what I'm saying, to make your money and shit. That's one thing. You can write those off too, because I have like 2 or 3 receipts that I had work done on the car, especially with oil change. Doesn't matter if your oil change was like from $20 to $50. Save that receipt. Even if you had your oil change done, normally for my car it's like 3 to 4 times, depends on how I drive my BMW, about 3 to 4 times a year. I save those receipts, and them shits work. I bring them into my tax guy. You know, he's a Punjabi tax guy. I like him. Funny too, but he don't charge me a lot because I kept on going to him because he only charged me like $200, and he'll like try to get the most out of my taxes. Oh yes, homeowners. If you own a house, definitely you're gonna get some cash back on that one. You're definitely gonna get some good quality money out of that shit too. So yo, single mothers, if you're living on the system, knowing y'all love to claim other people's kids along with your kids, and you break off a little piece of that chump change, a little piece of the change off to the person who you claim that kid with. I'm saying, because that person ain't working, and she's like, hey, claim my child. Claim my child along with your 2 children, and you know, you give me back, if you're going to get back 7,000, at least give me back 2. Most likely, we all know it's going to be like fucking $3,000 to $4,000 per kid. I'm saying, so that single mother too can have a little bit of money, and she gonna go spend that off on hair, Jordans, some other bullshit. $2,000 to me, it's not a lot of money. I have that right now sitting in my bank account, saving it for a rainy day. It's not a lot of money, but to the single mothers, that's a lot of money. They're gonna go fucking floss that shit, get a new bag, get the newest hair wig and shit. I saw the fucking prices in that shit in one of the fucking stores. Virgin hair, Indian hair, made in India or something. I can't say the name out. I saw that shit $299 in different colors. I seen bros going in there buy that shit and walk out the store with their fucking head up and shit, acting all snobby, like they get the latest shit out. Like their shit is their shit. They don't say like shit. Like their kitties like gold. Yo, man, single black brothers out there, especially you single fathers are struggling in this child support system. Child support, it's just, I mean, I'm trying to say it, it's just a fucking business that like to ruin men's lives and like to throw niggas in jail, because if you miss 2 or 3 payments, oh, you're going to jail. How the fuck you expect me to work if you're going to send my ass to jail? I'm going to lose my job, I'm going to lose my house and shit, and I come back out, I got nothing, but you still fucking throwing arrears, back support on me, and I can't fucking pay it because your asses threw my ass in jail, and I've been going for 6 months because of child support, and now what? The fuck? I ain't got nothing. Now I gotta build my monies back and try to think straight and try to figure out what the fuck am I gonna do next. Try to get my old job back, get my life back together. Avoid jail time. Yes, try to avoid jail time at all costs. I'm saying at all costs. Because there's women out there, they will fucking do some bullshit and try to lock your ass up for a mispayment of child support or fucking court order from 5 or 6 years ago. That shit that was already fucking dismissed, but they still want to fucking throw it at you. Oh man, I'm out of fucking rippets. So yo, I'll be back later on. Gotta go check the internet, surf the web a bit. Still gotta looking for an exhaust system, not an exhaust system, but an actual exhaust part for my car, so I can actually a bolt-on part, so I can actually swap out the muffler for something a little more sporty, a little bit, you know, make this car stand out. But yo, I'm Ricky Tice, I'm out.